We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Miles Mikolas will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Fowler, still ranging back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
In is Joey Votto now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Miller is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way.
At the ball.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out. Too high. Ball.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first, and the Reds are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today. Ready now, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Tommy Edman.
And the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Barnhart is after it. And he makes the throw to first. Edman is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aye.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
To short, hit hard. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Brad Miller.
At the plate, Brad Miller, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, 0-2 the count to Miller. Miller tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 2-2 seared down the first baseline.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Moustakas, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Hey.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carlson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1. Ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-0. Popped up. Edman is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Reds leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Stepping up now, Yadier Molina is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dylan Carlson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside. No, that's down.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding in, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
That's a ball. No 1, no strike.
Molina over at second. Carlson at first with no outs. Two and 0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Ready with another 2-2. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pause, now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So here now's the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready on 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. And looking at their stats, it's safe to say they've got plenty of swing and miss stuff, as they come into this one ranked first in the league in strikeouts. One member of the pitching staff told me it's one of the best he's been a part of, at least in terms of pure talent. He said every guy brings something special to the mound, and they have a lot of fun feeding off each other. He added, if one guy strikes out 10, I want to strike out 11. We're always trying to best each other. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Luis Castillo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Goodwin. Second at-bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. One out, nobody on. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hops this one up. Coming on is Fowler, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First and second now, one man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Two men are on with two men out. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. This one's down to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Reds lead this one 1-0. At the plate, Tommy Edman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Left side, but well foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Lays off 2-2 now. From the stretch.
You got a full count.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
.30. Here it is. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
In now, Dylan Carlson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. Two men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-2. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball 1, no.
Moustakas, or just Moose for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-0. is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. This is line to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. Hard liner to center field. Carlson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And that misses 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Reds strand a couple. Will go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Dexter Fowler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's out.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike to count.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Miles Michaelis. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a curveball misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Out in front of it, strike 1. And he lays off for ball one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tommy Edman is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike three.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Smith.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brad Miller. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Now the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
Scooped up. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Michael Lorenzen trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Michael Lorenzen.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He swings and grounds it to short. Galvis towards second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Goldschmidt onto the grass, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. A fly out and a single for him so far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. There's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Tyler Webb is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Ball 1. Webb rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Casale, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still one big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Here's the 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready with the 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-1 Cincy. TJ Antone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder Dylan Carlson.
The center fielder, Gillen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball that close.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now it's 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tyler O'Neill, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler O'Neill, no hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Max Schrock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 55, Max Schrock.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Goodwin. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
So digging in now, Joey Votto. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Joey Votto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Amir Garrett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
50, Amir Garrett.
Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Slow little grounder left side. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Now the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The batter, number 50.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Brad Miller. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Garrett, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Two out, nobody on. .97 that time as this is fouled away. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. In now, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called a strike there, 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Tucker Barnhart comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for him to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Freddie Galvis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1 and 2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Nick Senzel is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 15.
3rd baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Yadier Molina is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 the count to Molina. Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So striding forward now, Dylan Carlson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Gant is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 48.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Senzel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Settling in now, Brian Goodwin. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Now here it comes. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Reds are down and ordered. They still lead it 2-1. Archie Bradley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
Striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
The left fielder, Tyler.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Winker is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Digging in, Harrison Bader, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Strike 2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Cincinnati rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Michael Lorenzen gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Archie Bradley hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.